As we are looking at the process of adjusting your rubric, we're assuming that you have used your rubric to grade at least one class set of this particular assignment that you are using the rubric for. But it could be that you're adjusting it within that first time that you're going through papers or assignments or presentations or whatever you're grading with this rubric. Or it could be that you have used this multiple times, and we're going to talk more about this, but as you continue to adjust your rubric to fit your expectations of this particular assignment, or if the assignment has changed and so you need to adjust the rubric, whatever it might be, given some time frame here, that you are needing to adjust your rubric. And so this is obviously a bit of a subjective thing within the rubric and within the particular assignment that you're doing, and what your expectations are and so on. But let me just give you one example of what we mean by adjusting your rubric. And so for this particular example, I'm going to look at several graded rubrics for the exact same assignment. And I am looking for, in those rubrics, to see if there is one specific criterion where students are struggling, where their scores are kind of low. Maybe compared to other things. That's one thing I'm looking for. So that would tell me that maybe that criterion is not real clear in explanation or what it's looking for or whatever. And so as I start to look at these rubrics here, okay, so this student did really well at the beginning, but the mathematics involved, that criterion, a little bit lower maybe. The next student, okay, so kind of the same thing, maybe a little bit low in the first one, a little bit lower here in the second one. Next student, okay, considerably lower in the second one, lower in the first one too. So again, maybe these first and second ones I need to kind of look at and see if I need to adjust those in some way. Next student, okay, some of the same things. Maybe overall this student just didn't do very well with an overall of 1125, but still, this one category seems to be a problem area for my students to understand what I'm expecting of them. Next one, same thing, did really well everywhere else. Only point that was missed was in that second criterion. Similar, she didn't reply to peers, but here, second criterion again is a problem area. And so, as I continue to look at these, it will show me the same thing. And so basically what that's telling me is that I need to adjust this rubric. I need to and maybe my instructions for the assignment as well, that I need to be much more clear on what I'm looking for in the mathematics involved. I need to maybe adjust these explanations for excellent and the acceptable categories, and then our performance levels. And then I need to also maybe go back and look at my instructions for this assignment and see if I can make it much more clear on what I'm looking for the mathematics involved within the assignment. Now, this particular assignment is also a weekly assignment for this course. We've looked at this assignment in here before. And so this is the very first week. And so maybe I don't need to adjust this. Maybe this is just the students are needing to adjust what their understanding of the expectations and so on. And again, it's part of the learning process that they are learning how to do this particular assignment the correct way and how to show their mathematics involved within this writing process to make it much more clear to the reader. And so again, this is a very subjective thing. You again have to be very, very intimately, have intimate knowledge of your assignments and the rubric and being able to compare the two, the instructions for the assignment. All of that kind of plays a role together to where maybe there are adjustments that need to be made to your rubric. But again, this adjusting could also be kind of an over time period that it needs to be adjusted, or maybe you change the assignment a little bit, and so you have to come in and adjust your rubric for the next set of students or the next assignment that this rubric is going to be used for. So this is really up to you to figure out how your rubric needs to be adjusted.